Welcome to Nightline. From high atop the Empire State Building here in New York City, we're continuing ABC's special coverage of Disney Celebrates America.
Tonight we remember some of the most iconic moments in television that shaped our history and our lives.
From those first grainy images.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
To the historic moon landing and the moon walk, from triumphs to tragedy.
The defining events that brought us all closer together.
In progress, Halle Berry making Oscar history.
The door tonight has been opened.
In laughter.
And in celebration. Our exclusive interviews with those who captured the American spirit, like Olympian Michael Phelps.
It was my passion, it was my dream, it was my goal.
And Billie Jean King.
Now I want to change the world.
This special edition, Nightline celebrates America 250. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us. Tonight we're coming to you from atop one of the most famous buildings in the world on this windy night. We are celebrating America's 250th birthday.
Here at Nightline, we begin our special coverage in those magic moments when TV cameras started rolling decades ago.
It was the dawn of a new era when families were suddenly able to watch history being made in their own living rooms, on television.
The simple yet noble principle of the Declaration of Independence guide our coverage.
So tonight, those words tell our story.
I'm a television kid. We had one TV on the block, and we go down to the Wallachs to watch the TV. It was mesmerizing. It was like heaven to me. I still love TV.
The American Broadcasting Company.
We all saw these things happen as they happened live.
Walking his way into history. ABC cameras have been rolling through the biggest moments of our lives.
The Americans took their first steps into freedom.
Tonight we use the ideas from our Declaration of Independence to take you through 80 years of television.
There is an airplane down in the Hudson River.
Looking at life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Hearing from the people behind some of those iconic stories. In new interviews, Michael Phelps, Billie Jean King, and the first IVF baby. We look through the ABC News archives at the events etched in our memories.
It's all a community on some level because we were all watching the same thing at the same time.
The tapestry of American life, woven together by a series of moments that captivated us all.
ABC News presents the flight of Apollo 11.
Be advised now that the men are going to walk on the moon tonight, so better not plan to be anywhere very far from the television set.
It was the event everyone had been waiting for nearly a decade. Millions gathered around those small, flickering screens.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The moon landing was unbelievable. Oh, I was so nervous.
Oh, it's beautiful, Mike. It really is.
I was 12. You thought to yourself, this is the most important thing I'll ever see on TV.
In the years that followed, those must-watch interviews.
Are you sorry you didn't burn the tapes?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Barbara Walters' 1999 interview with Monica Lewinsky, more than 70 million people watched that one.
In this interview, we talk about the dress. Why did she keep it? Why did she give it to her mother?
I'm just a normal kid.
Oh, Eric, you're a normal kid who killed your parents.
We were there capturing the lows, along with the highs.
Back now with the most decorated Olympian of all time, Michael Phelps.
It was a pretty special moment for me. To be able to carry the flag, I have chills talking about this. People thought I was crazy. To go and try to win 8 gold medals, people thought it impossible. How could somebody do that? Break 39 world records, how is that possible? Because it was in here.
Miracle on the Hudson was another moment just sort of made for the power of television and TV news.
This is an ABC News special report.
There is an airplane down in the Hudson River right off Manhattan.
Along came this group of strangers who rose to the occasion and made sure that everyone survived. And I think at a time when we all needed it, it gave us hope.
ABC's cameras bringing you moments of triumph.
Live from around the world, a celebration of the millennium.
Let's just let the pictures speak for themselves. The camera has a wonderful close-up of Jessica.
And tragedy.
The nation awoke to sadness this morning. The first shock of President Kennedy's death is passing, and now the sense of loss is setting in.
We all watched the funeral of President Kennedy, those heartbreaking shots of his son John saluting the casket as it went by.
It has gone from bad to worse, scene after scene of utter desperation.
With hurricane-force winds coming ashore, New York officials were so concerned about 90-mile-an-hour gusts of winds touching down that they've shut down the historic Brooklyn Bridge.
Show of hands if you know anyone's ever been shot.
Then there were the times where the world seemed to come to a standstill as we tried to make sense of the images unfolding on our screens.
So if you're a parent, you got a kid in some other part of the country, call them up.
I'm pretty sure I was in history class and the whole world stopped. I remember looking at the TV, watching the TV all day long and not knowing what's going to happen next.
The American story has always been filled with chapters of invention, like the breakthrough fertility treatment, changing families forever. Elizabeth Carr is America's first IVF baby.
It's very hard for me to think about just how brave my parents were. IVF was so new, there was almost no information about it, and they really took this leap of faith.
The new procedure sparked fears, critics at the same time saying scientists were playing God.
IVF was absolutely considered very controversial at the time. Media trucks were lining the street. There were protests.
What's happened with technology is transformative in every level, right?
Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone.
Here it comes, the most anticipated
iPhone!
We really believe that a device like this, which is an order of magnitude more powerful than any mobile device or any cell phone that's ever been created.
Technology also pushing space exploration to new heights.
You're on the way to the moon right now. What is it that you're feeling?
You could see the entire globe from pole to pole. It was the most spectacular moment, and it paused all four of us in our tracks.
The Artemis II crew traveling farther than any mission ever has.
It's important for those brown kids to see me and know they have a place at the table.
70 years ago, Black Americans were wondering if they would get a seat at the table. The fight for liberty, a fundamental part of our country.
The confrontation brought into the living room by television escalated into a brutal orgy of violence.
Imagery is extremely powerful. One of the things that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. always talked about was that it was important for people to see the way that black people were being treated, particularly the brutality as it related to dogs, related to water hoses.
Television was really central to the civil rights movement.
United States Marshals protect 6-year-old Ruby Nell Bridges from the crowd.
Just kind of like a lifting a veil on something that had been hidden.
Stay tuned to your ABC station for frequent reports.
Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
The moment culminated on a sweltering summer day in 1963. Hundreds of thousands of Americans protesting in Washington, D.C.
I stood right here 50 years ago on this very spot, and it's always given me a sense of belonging to come here because this spot is almost sacred.
ABC's John Scally is down in the crowd.
It's most heartwarming to see this marvelous, gigantic group of people here from all over the nation.
Martin Luther King Jr. delivered this incredible speech, and it still resonates with so many people.
Black men as well as white men would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
The fight for equality continuing in sports.
Another rising personality in the world of sports, Jackie Robinson of the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Robinson gets hold of a 2-2 pitch and lines it out into the left field corner.
Cassius Clay of Chicago challenges Gary Joyce.
I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Sports has always been an entree by which black Americans in particular could really become symbols and beacons of hope.
Tennis was almost strictly an upper-class white endeavor. The Williams sisters transformed tennis.
Center, and there it is!
We really just peaked at the right time.
The person who helped pave the way for the Williams sisters and other women in tennis, Billie Jean King.
In 1973, the year I played Bobby Riggs, a woman could not get a credit card on her own. She had to have her husband or some male sign for her. Pathetic.
Riggs-King Battle of the Sexes will be seen on ABC tonight.
We had 90 million people watch. And to give you an idea about that, the Super Bowl had 53 million that year. Now I want to change the world with this match. I think a lot has been accomplished with the LGBT plus rights. We finally were not a mental disorder at the end of '73. We were considered wacko before that.
Across the country, people gathered to watch Ellen, the bookstore manager, become the first gay leading character in a television series.
Susan, I'm gay.
How are you doing, Becky?
Are you a woman?
Yes, for all intents and purposes, I am a woman.
Same-sex marriage, now legal across the country.
With totally thrilled.
Today was a really proud day to be an American.
But progress hasn't been without setbacks. Following the beatings of Rodney King,
can we all get along?
What can be done to stop the violence?
5 days of violence and mayhem when race and rage collided.
I will never forget watching in disbelief as chaos consumed one of our own cities.
In the murder of George Floyd, America would hear echoes from the 60s.
The people, united, will never be defeated. It's all peace here. It's all love here.
Television advanced a lot of other social and political movements and rendered them visible.
I am a proud member of the anti-war movement.
And you knew that the one way that you could change this is by, getting them together and making them stand up for their rights.
Several allegations of sexual harassment against movie producer Harvey Weinstein.
Sparking the Me Too movement. Our cameras giving a voice to his accusers.
What was your impression when you first met?
I thought he was a warthog from hell. I thought he was the single most ugly person I'd ever seen in my life.
Up next, more television moments that made our jaws drop and the pursuit of happiness.
What is he doing? How is he doing that?
It has been more than 28,000 nights since people have been gathering around their televisions to watch incredible TV.
This moment is so much bigger than me.
Like Halle Berry's moving Oscar speech, the first and still only Black woman to win Best Actress.
And it's for every nameless, faceless woman of color.
Perhaps no ideal in the Declaration of Independence is more central to America's DNA than the pursuit of happiness. From Oprah making dreams come true, to Taylor Swift, who just got married tonight, dazzling millions on her Eras tour and documentary. ABC's cameras were there from the beginning.
My number one's always going to be music.
You've got a new CD out today.
I do. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back.
Television is the means by which we understand what life in America is.
Since the 1950s, appointment television has dominated the airwaves. Everyone watched Lucille Ball as she defined physical comedy in I Love Lucy. And even more slapstick TV on The Muppets. 30 million people tuned in for Luke and Laura's wedding on General Hospital.
You may kiss the bride.
The relationship between Luke and Laura was always very real.
And who made people laugh? A breakout Robin Williams on Mork and Mindy.
Space creatures are always green.
Oh, you mean the old cliche, like this?
And there was Interstellar Adventure on Star Trek with Trailblazer George Takei.
Mr. Spock has orders to kill you, Captain. He will succeed.
Did you feel pressure to represent, as it were?
I was certainly mindful of the role that I'm playing.
And yet you helped create this iconic character, which really broke a lot of stereotypes in Hollywood at that point.
It did.
The 1970s ushering in more groundbreaking hits like All in the Family, from the incomparable Norman Lear.
The only thing I knew to write about was what I saw around me.
All in the Family really showcased the multi-generational dynamics that exist in a family.
Lear then creating a spin-off, The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons represented a middle class, upwardly mobile. They were living the American dream.
ABC and Jimmy Kimmel teaming up in a revival to celebrate those shows and their significance in the culture.
Everyone sitting at home just think their TV just messed up.
These shows were championed for inclusivity and diversity.
Then in 1977, ABC premiered Roots, a miniseries about slavery which transfixed 85% of American households.
I opened my eyes, and I was here.
It rocked us. It tore the blinders off. We could not go back to the way we were before.
It was a time of change. In music, Elvis Presley shocking the world on the Milton Berle Show with those hips.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
His appearance was the filthiest, dirtiest thing you've ever seen on network TV in the 1950s. People were horrified. People were thrilled. That's the essence of rock and roll. The essence of pop embodied by Michael Jackson in 1983 at the Motown 25 TV special. As he sings Billie Jean, he busts out a move that none of us has ever seen before, the moonwalk. He all of a sudden appears to walk backward while he's walking. What is he doing? How is he doing that? ABC News also getting exclusive access to some of the biggest stars.
I'm not entering my happy era. I'm in my happy era.
In your happy era.
Yeah.
Every time I sit down with you, you have something new going on.
Well, everything's new with me. Every day's new.
I wasn't planning on doing an album, but it just came naturally, and now here it is.
Even getting real with the royal family of reality TV.
No butt implants.
No butt implants, no
When
butt
they had butt
injections, no anything to my butt. I'll let you feel it.
And then another cultural phenomena, Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton on Broadway.
What is it like to be on that stage and look out and see faces like the President of the United States?
It's thrilling, and sometimes you look out and, hey, Steven Spielberg, I see you on the aisle. All I wanted to do was be Steven Spielberg when I was a kid.
The hip-hop musical breaking boundaries and even moving to streaming.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
The most remarkable story of the founding of the American Republic in the most up-to-date hip-hop thrilling music you could possibly imagine.
Americans tuning in for moments that make us think and feel, united by the premise of Hamilton's most iconic line. We'll be right back.
As we bring to a close this very special edition, Nightline celebrates America 250. We want to thank the staff here at the Empire State Building, which itself is celebrating its 95th anniversary.
Congratulations, as we salute the spirit of this nation and all those who embody the American dream. Stay with us for more coverage as we take you across the country to some of the most beautiful places. Good night and happy birthday, America.